Behind the curtain of a polished smile, I've walked a lonely, masqueraded mile. The velvet mask is heavy on my face, disguising every flaw and every trace.
Sotto la pelle batte il vero cuore, lontano dal rumore, dal fragore.
I read the cipher in your steady pulse, where nothing is deceptive, nothing false.
The key's buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep. Revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom
and the wasted youth.
strip away the armor, bearing the bone
In the light where the honest soul is shown.
hidden truth, the only law we've known. Non servono più i veli dell'inganno, né le parole che ci danno affanno.
The architecture of the lie is weak compared to the confession that we seek.
The mirror cracks and shows the jagged edge,
I'm standing nervous on the narrow ledge
but there is freedom in the naked light
that kills the monsters of the inner night. The key is buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep. Revealing at last the hidden truth,
the
bitter wisdom and the wasted youth.
strip away the armor,
Bearing the bone in the light where the honest soul is shown.
no more riddles, no more clever games.
In the furnace where we burn our names,
What remains is solid, pure and bright.
the raw vibration of the morning light.
The truth, la verità
Unveiled, revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone in the light where the honest soul is shown. Hidden truth, finally we are home. No more secrets, verità svelata.
hidden truth.
The curtain is heavy, the lights are dim. The cup of our journey is full to the brim. I look at the path that we've walked so long, turned into the verses of a final song.
L'ultima pagina è pronta da scrivere tutto l'amore che abbiamo saputo vivere.
I feel the warmth of your breath on my cheek,
the strength in the silence when we cannot speak. Before the stars fade into the white,
before we dissolve in the arms of the night, hold me close in this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
the end of the story,
The closing of the door,
but I love you until there is time no more.
final embrace in this hallowed space.
Non avere paura dell'ombra che avanza, resta con me in quest'ultima danza.
Our souls are tangled like the ivy and vine in a tapestry that is yours and is mine.
My heartbeat is slowing to match your own.
The most peaceful feeling I've ever known.
No more questions and no more why.
Just the vast beauty of this last goodbye.
Before the stars fade into the white,
Before we dissolve in the arms of the night, hold me close in this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
the end of the story,
The closing of the door,
but I love you until there is time no more.
let the world disappear, let the empires fall.
This moment of contact is worth it all.
A circle completed, a life well spent in the grace of the heaven that was only lent.
Abbraccio finale, the end of us.
Hold me close in this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
The end of the story,
The closing of the door,
but I love you until there is time no more. Final embrace.
our saving grace.
Good night.
Addio, amore.
Final embrace.
I knelt upon the altar of my pride, with nowhere left for weary souls to hide. I drank the bitterness of every gale behind a heavy, suffocating veil.
La mano tesa scende dal pendio, sento il respiro immenso di un addio. The mercy flows like honey from the rock before the turning of the final lock. A sudden warmth within the frozen bone,
A light that shines upon the
grace. It heals the broken, it mends the torn, the purest spirit that was ever born. Divine grace, our radiant embrace. Il perdono lava ogni mio peccato. In questo tempio l'uomo è rinato. The heavy shackles crumble into wheat beneath the treading of our humble feet. I see the cathedral in the open air, the answer to a long forgotten prayer. No longer drifting on a sea of lead, but walking where the angels fear to tread. A sudden warmth within the frozen bone, a light that shines upon the stepping stone. We are uplifted by divine grace, beholding beauty in this sacred space. It heals the broken, it mends the torn, the purest spirit that was ever born. Wash away the wreckage of the years in the fountain made of holy tears. From the canyon to the highest spire, refined and tempered by the altar fire. Gratia divina, grace divina, grace. We are uplifted by divine grace, beholding beauty in this sacred space. Heals the broken, it mends the torn, the purest spirit that was ever born. Divine grace, the glory we embrace. Resting in peace, la pace sia con te. Divine grace. Divine grace. I mapped the borders of the galaxy, but found no limit to this mystery. It's wider than the reach of human thought, the greatest lesson that I've ever taught. Oltre I confini della mente umana, questa passione non sembra mai lontana. It flows through every atom, every cell, a resonance within a golden bell. No beginning and no final war, the force that catches us before we fall. Expanding outward is an infinite love, reflected in the galaxies above, without a measure, without any end. The only constant on which we depend. Infinite love, the grace we're worthy of. Un mare calmo che non nasconde, dove il mio petto perfetto con il tuo sinfone. The geometry of passion is a circle, a supernatural and glowing miracle.
It outlasts empires in the falling dust, stronger than greed and hungrier than lust. I see it in the way the planets spin, the massive power vibrating within. No beginning and no final wall, the force that catches us before we fall. Expanding outward is an infinite love, reflected in the galaxies above, without a measure, without any end. The only constant on which we depend, it's the gravity that pulls the moon, the rhythm in a universal tune, quantum threads that bind the earth and sun until the many and the few. Infinito amore, infinito. Expanding outward is an infinite love, reflected in the galaxies above, without a measure, without any end. The only constant on which we depend, infinite love, descending like a dawn, never-ending sense of infinite love. The hearth is cold, the winter wind is harsh, across the wetlands and the frozen marsh.
I'm digging through the sort of long ago
To find the furnace beneath the drifted snow.
Il calore resiste nel buio profondo, mentre il gelo circonda tutto il mondo.
A stubborn flicker in the charcoal dust, defying the decay and the biting rust. One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat before the victory of the cold is complete. Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade, refusing to die,
Beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky. Burning embers, memories of a fire.
scintille di vita nel legno bruciato, il segno di un amore che non è passato.
The orange pulse is beating like a drum, waiting for the morning light to come.
My hands are trembling near the fragile glow, watching the orange shadows start to grow.
It isn't a roar, just a steady hum, the sanctuary where the weary come.
One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat before the victory of the cold is complete.
Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade, refusing to
Die beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky.
let the oxygen feed the ancient desire.
From the smallest spark comes the greatest
and spring. Listen to the song the white birds sing. I've shed the layers of the world's disguise, looking through the clarity of honest eyes. L'essenza brilla senza più menzogna, lontano dalla colpa e dall'agonia. The diamond core is polished by the years, washed by the wisdom of 1,000 tears. Transparent and bright like the morning glass, watching the shadows of the ego pass. Reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit, the voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight, entering the garden through the narrow gate. Pure spirit, our ultimate state. Un raggio bianco attraversa il cuore, senza il veleno del vecchio dolore. The architecture of the soul is clean, the most beautiful sight I've ever seen. No muddy waters in the sacred pool, where only the humble and the kind shall rule. I breathe the ether of a higher plane, free from the static and the worldly state. Transparent and bright like the morning glass, watching the shadows of the ego pass. Reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit, the voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight, entering the garden through the narrow gate. Strip the silk and strip the heavy gold, until there's only truth for us to hold. Weightless as a feather on a summer breeze, floating through the temples and the ancient trees. Puro spirito, puro. Puro spirito, puro. Puro spirito, puro. Reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit, the voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight, entering the garden through the narrow gate. Pure spirit, where the angels wait. So clear, limpido, pure There is a static in the heavy air, a quiet madness that we have to share. No thunder speaks, no jagged bolts descend, but I can feel the beginning of the end. La calma apparente nasconde l'inferno in questo vuoto che sembra eterno. The clouds are bruising to a leaden hue, choking the oxygen between me and you. The pressure is rising behind the glass, waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold urla invisibili nel petto serrato contro un destino che ci ha ingannato.
The trees are frozen in a pose of grief, losing the spirit before the leaf.
My ribs are aching from the inward blast, holding a gale that was meant to last. It's louder than a scream, this
Hollow hush, feeling the weight of the mountains crush. The pressure is rising behind the glass, waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm. A gale of emotion without any sound, tearing the roots from the hallowed ground.
let the cyclone spin inside the soul,
Losing all the logic and the self-control.
nature is weeping without a single drop of frantic motion.
That will never stop.
Tempesta,
Silenzio,
howling inside.
caught in the center of a silent storm,
Where the cold is biting and the blood is warm.
a gale of emotion without any sound, tearing the roots from the hallowed ground.
Silent storm, our hearts
All being found.
stillness,
Il vento tace,
silent
stillness. The stones remember what the tongue forgets. 1,000 years of hollow, cold regrets. I walk the ruins where the ivy clings to the skeletons of forgotten kings.
il pianto vecchio scorre tra le mura, figlio del tempo danzando con paura.
The salt is etched into the thirsty soil, the bitter harvest of a lifetime's toil.
The well is deep,
The water tastes of iron,
caught in the cage of a sleeping lion.
falling forever are the ancient tears,
Carrying
the burden of a million years.
from the marble eyes of a lonely saint,
In every portrait that the masters paint,
ancient
tears echoing our fears.
l'eco del lamento scuote la collina, mentre la notte gelida s'avvicina.
We are the
of history within our blood. I taste the ocean on the desert wind,
a penance for the way the world has sinned.
the heavy anchors of the heart descend
To a darkness that will never end. The well is deep, the water tastes of iron.
caught in the cage of a sleeping lion.
Falling forever are the ancient tears, carrying the burden of a million years.
From the marble eyes of a lonely saint,
In every portrait that the masters paint, let the rivers overflow the banks. To the gods we offer hollow thanks. Drown the hubris of the thirsty clay,
until the sadness
washes all away.
lacrime, pianto,
Ancient crying, falling forever are the ancient tears, carrying the burden of a million years.
from the marble eyes of a lonely saint.
In every portrait that the masters paint, ancient tears falling through the sea.
The rain of old,
Sempre piangendo, ancient The stones remember what the tongue forgets. 1,000 years of hollow, cold regrets. I walk the ruins where the ivy clings to the skeletons of forgotten kings.
il pianto vecchio scorre tra le mura, figlio del tempo danzando con paura.
The salt is etched into the thirsty soil, the bitter harvest of a lifetime's toil.
The well is deep, the water tastes of iron, caught in the cage of a sleeping lion.
Falling forever are the ancient tears,
Carrying the
burden of a million years. From the marble eyes of a lonely saint, in every portrait that the masters paint, ancient tears echoing our fears.
L'eco del lamento scuote la collina, mentre la notte gelida s'avvicina.
We are the vessels for the sorrow's flood, the sap of history within our blood.
I taste the ocean on the desert wind,
A penance for the way the world has sinned.
the heavy anchors of the heart descend
To a darkness that will never
sleeping lion,
falling forever on the ancient tears,
carrying the burden of a million years. From the marble eyes of a lonely saint in every portrait that the masters paint.
let the rivers overflow the banks.
To the gods we offer hollow thanks.
Drown the hubris, soak the thirsty clay,
Until the sadness washes all Pianto ancient crying, falling forever on the ancient tears, carrying the burden of a million years. From the marble eyes of a lonely saint in every portrait that the masters paint. Ancient tears falling through the spheres.
the rain of old.
Sempre piangendo. Ancient tears. There is a static in the heavy air, a quiet madness that we have to share. No thunder speaks, no jagged bolts descend, but I can feel the beginning of the end.
La calma apparente nasconde l'inferno in questo vuoto che sembra eterno.
The clouds are bruising to a leaden hue,
Choking the
oxygen between me and you.
The pressure is rising behind the glass,
Waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm.
a gale of emotion without any sound,
Tearing the roots from the hallowed ground. Silent storm, keeping us spellbound.
urla invisibili nel petto serrato,
Contro un destino che ci ha ingannato.
the trees are frozen in a pose of grief.
Losing the spirit before the leaf.
My ribs are aching
From the inward blast, holding a gale that was meant to last.
It's louder than a scream, this hollow hush.
Feeling the weight of the mountains crush.
The pressure is rising behind the glass,
Waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm.
a gale of emotion without any sound,
Tearing the roots from the hallowed hallowed ground. Let the cyclone spin inside the soul, losing all the logic and the self-control. Nature is weeping without a single drop, a frantic motion that will never stop. Tempesta, silenzio, howling inside. Caught in the center of a silent storm. Caught in the center of a silent storm. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm. A gale of emotion without any sound, tearing the roots from the hallowed ground. Silent storm, our hearts are being found. Stillness, il vento tace. Silent Ancient canyons hold the breath of time, where whispers wander through the silver rime. I trace the patterns in the shifting sand, searching for a touch, a ghostly hand. Il vento canta storie d'altri sogni, nel vuoto immenso dove tutto s'unisce. Your name is written on the marble stone, a melody that calls me toward the throne. Beyond the veil where shadows learn to fly, between the sapphire earth and velvet sky, our love remains an eternal echo, resonating through the halls of indigo. Stronger than the tide, deeper than the sea, a timeless bond for all infinity. Eternal echo, haunting every heartbeat. Le stelle brillano di luce antica, guidando i passi versi la tua via. I am the anchor in the raging gale, the steady breath behind your lonely sail. The thunder roars but cannot drown the soul. Your presence is the fire that makes me whole. Every mountain peaked with frozen white testifies the flame we sparked tonight. Beyond the veil where shadows learn to fly, between the sapphire earth and velvet sky, our love remains an eternal echo, resonating through the halls of indigo. Stronger than the tide, deep
shall transcend the gravity of bone and reclaim the kingdom we have always known. Echo, forever calling. Our love remains an eternal echo,
resonating through the halls of indigo.
stronger than the tide, deeper than the sea, a timeless bond for all infinity. Eternal echo, our spirit's symphony.
Always returning,
L'eco del cuore.
eternal echo.
The wick is burning low within the glass. I watch the shadows of the angels pass. My knees are weary on the cold stone floor, knocking softly at the heavy door.
Nel buio cerco un raggio di speranza, mentre il silenzio riempie questa stanza.
The stars are beads upon a cosmic chain,
Absorbing all the residue of pain.
a solitary plea against the vastness of the black, with no more reason now to turn our tired spirits back. Sent on the wings of a midnight prayer, rising through the thin and freezing air, a sacred whisper in the hollow night, searching for the source of holy light.
Midnight prayer,
The weight we have to bear.
ascolta il grido di chi non ha voce, sotto il peso di questa dura croce.
The incense of my longing starts to rise.
Toward the velvet ceiling of the skies.
I offer up the fragments of my soul, the broken pieces that were never whole. My breath is missed against the altar rail, a desperate heart behind a silver veil, a solitary plea against the vastness of the black, with no more reason now to turn our tired spirits back. Sent on the wings of a midnight prayer, rising through the thin and freezing air, a sacred whisper in the hollow night, searching for the source of holy light. Deliver us from the demons of the doubt before the
midnight. Kyrie eleison.
Send on the wings of a midnight prayer, rising through the thin and freezing air. A sacred whisper in the hollow night, searching for the source of holy light.
Midnight prayer.
Find me everywhere.
Nella notte.
Midnight
We wander through the maze of iron gates, between the whims of the capricious fates. No map to guide us through the city fog, written in the pages of a dusty log. Smarriti nel labirinto del rimpianto, sotto un velo di tristezza danziamo il canto. The compass is broken, the north is gone, searching for the herald of the dawn. Two phantoms drifting in a sea of gray, hoping for a sign to show the way. We are the anthem of the lost souls, filling up the craters and the hollows, found in the wreckage, saved by our song, in the wilderness where we belong. Lost souls finally moving on. Voci dimenticate gridano al vento in questo purgatorio di tormento. But I found your hand in the thick of the haze, a steady anchor in the blinding maze. I recognize the rhythm of your stride, with nowhere left for us to run or hide. Our displacement is a shared domain, a sanctuary built from common pain. Two phantoms drifting in a sea of gray, hoping for a sign to show the way. We are the anthem of the lost souls, filling up the craters and the hollows, found in the wreckage, saved by a song, in the wilderness where we belong. Let the astray find a home in our core. the journey is done. Not alone, insieme nel buio, lost. Gather the embers from the altar of gold, stories of legends that never grow old. I walk through the winter to find the spark, a flicker of lightning inside the dark.
Al raggio di sole ferisce il mattino, il destino ci guida su questo cammino. I feel the pulse of the earth in my veins,
Breaking the weight of
these iron chains.
the incense rises
To the vaulted ceiling,
a divine hunger,
a desperate feeling.
We are the guardians of the sacred fire,
Lifting our voices
from the funeral pyre.
ignite the
Heavens consume the night
bathed in the glory
of celestial light.
sacred fire.
Burning ever higher.
Nessun oceano può spegnere il vanto di questo amore vestito di pianto. I am the flint and you are the steel, the only truth that is jagged and real.
Rivers of crimson flow through the hall, answering softly the ancestors' call. Don't let the ash cover up the remains of the passion that courses and never wanes. The incense rises
To the vaulted ceiling,
a divine hunger, a desperate feeling.
we are the
Guardians of the sacred fire,
lifting our voices
from the funeral pyre.
ignite the
Heavens consume the night
bathed in the glory
of celestial light. visions that never grow old. I walked through the winter to find the spark, a flicker of lightning inside the dark.
Un raggio di sole ferisce il mattino. Il destino ci guida su questo cammino.
I feel the pulse of the earth in my veins,
Breaking the weight
of these iron chains.
The incense rises to the vaulted ceiling,
A divine hunger,
a desperate feeling. We are the guardians of the sacred fire,
lifting our voices from the funeral pyre.
ignite the heavens,
Consume the night,
bathed in the
glory of celestial light.
sacred fire, burning ever higher. Nessun oceano può spegnere il vanto.
Di questo amore vestito di pianto,
I am the flint and you are the steel.
the only truth that is jagged and real. Rivers of crimson flow through the hall.
Answering softly the ancestors' call.
Don't let the ash cover up the remains
Of the passion that courses and never wanes.
The incense rises to the vaulted ceiling, a divine hunger, a desperate feeling. We are the guardians of the sacred fire, lifting our voices from the funeral pyre. Ignite the heavens, consume the night, bathed in the glory of celestial light.
Smolder, flicker,
Flare into the sun,
the race of the phoenix.
has only begun.
From the dust of the temple
We rise as one,
until the cycle of darkness is done. Fuego, sacred fire. We are the guardians of the sacred fire, lifting our voices from the funeral pyre. Ignite the heavens,
consume the night,
bathed in the glory
of celestial light.
sacred fire, our holy desire, still burning,
Per l'eternità.
sacred fire,
Sacred fire. We wander through the maze of iron gates, between the whims of the capricious fates. No map to guide us through the city fog, written in the pages of a dusty log.
smarriti nel labirinto del rimpianto, sotto un velo di tristezza danziamo il canto.
The compass is broken, the north is gone. searching for the herald of the dawn. Two phantoms drifting in a sea of gray, hoping for a sign to show the way. We are the anthem of the lost souls, filling up the craters and the hollow halls.
Found in the wreckage, saved by a song.
In the wilderness where we belong.
Lost souls.
Finally moving on.
Voci dimentiche gridano al vento in questo purgatorio di tormento. But I found your hand in the thick of the haze,
A steady anchor in the blinding maze. I recognize the rhythm of your stride, with nowhere left for us to run or hide. Our displacement is a shared domain, a sanctuary built from common pain. Two phantoms drifting in a sea of gray, hoping